Hello, 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 hello. This is Dirty 20 Gaming, and apparently I am an echo. My name is Kevin, and these amazing and wondrous people, some of whom we haven't seen for ages, have come to play a game with me tonight, and that, as always, makes me happy. Let's start with the ones. Oh, let's see if I can do this in order of how long they've been playing with me. And I've talked real slow because I had to put it together. That means we're starting way in the distant past when my hair came all the way forward to here, not back there, that long ago, when most of this was black with a little bit of gray in it. There was an offline game that I posted for people who had never played before, and that is how 9 years ago I met Brandon. Hello.
You fed the stray, and now you're
I,
never getting rid of me.
I did. Oh, well, yeah. You blew my mind in the second episode you were ever in, so you're not getting rid of me either. But thank you so much for joining us tonight and for bringing Thalion out of the library. I can imagine at this point he smells slightly of book. You were in there for a long time, so thank you very much for coming back and joining us for the last couple, the big fights in this game. Uh,
Absolutely. Good to be back. Thank you for having me.
you're very welcome. The next one I think might be a tie. Pretty damn close. So let's start with Deku Lily, because you go all the way back to before the befores.
I kind of don't because I think Sarah was playing with you long before I was.
Yeah, I didn't remember not playing with. I meant when I actually sort of met or interacted with you guys, and that was about I think about the same time over on the Mercs of Mischief when they were still a thing. So anyway,
Oh,
um,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
thank you for joining us. Tell us something about yourself. I keep forgetting to do this part.
Hi, I'm Deku Lily and I do not do much. I just watch a lot of YouTube and hang out in the Dirty 20 Gaming Discord.
Oh, you watch a tremendous amount of our YouTube shows, and I appreciate every one of those watches. We do this because it's fun, but we also do it because, well, I do it because I like to be watched. So, thanks for watching. Next, and yeah, like I said, it's six of one and half a dozen of the other. Sarah, you've been around forever too.
Yeah, 6 years. And hello, my name is Sarah. I go by Sans on the Discord. I am on this channel 5.5 nights a week. I'm here a lot. Um, I'm here tonight as Clarity Pals, the best healer ever, not a necromancer yet. Uh, the Tuesday game I play Rise of Temple D&D 5e homebrew world run by our insanely talented DM Shadow. I put Rise of the Temple. I play Aiko of House Wolf. Every other Wednesday game, Mask Oracle Force. I play Nightwish, Ball of Anxiety. Uh, Go watch last session of that to figure out what that joke is. Thursday, I'm the DM of the Chaos on our City of Mist campaign. Uh, I can't trust cast chat.
Any of them, none of them,
I
none of
can't
the
trust
chats
any
are
chat.
safe.
Um, I of our City Mist campaign. I am the DM of that chaos. Our Friday, I Everyday Divinity Scion. I play Alexander Menanoe. This can't get any worse. And our Sunday 7C Shadow Voctrum. I play Rosa Nix. Oh no. Other than that, you can find me over on Tango Productions, working on stuff and things that'll come out eventually.
Wonderful. Please pop the link in the chat. Speaking of
Yay.
the chat, that was not a slip of the tongue. There's another one. The innuendo was strong tonight. Yeah, away I go. Next in order, we're into like practically the newcomers now. Next, I believe, is Rory.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Rory. I've been always a pleasure to be here. Handful of years playing awesome games with all these awesome people. Um, I'm playing Esker Valus tonight, tiny little rogue who is currently still dressed badly as a goblin. um, you can find me playing on Sunday nights in the Shadow of the Vocturm game run by Siosa as Hans Reifenstahl, the sprinting, slashing soldier boy of Freiburg. Ah!
You! I was muted!
You got there eventually. Woohoo! I'm in the Tuesday game, Rise of the Temple, as well, playing a cat monk named Ashik in a super lore dense world run by the True Shadowmancer, as mentioned before. And Wednesday, me too, Oracle Force Graviton, the sober friend of the party, apparently. Not because they don't drink, but because they're insanely dense.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Wednesday game to figure out why the black hole kid can drink and never have a hangover.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't have any personal projects on the go right now for many reasons, but hopefully to have stuff to talk about eventually.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Stuff and
And
things.
watch all our games.
That's what the future is for, all the stuff and things.
Exactly.
And next, talk about new. I believe you did one episode with us. I think before, unfortunately, IRL got in the way. I think that was it. Yeah. But thank you for coming back. Your timing couldn't be better. They could use your help. This is getting into the thick end of the fighting here. So, playing Scout for us this evening, Corey, tell us about yourself.
Oh, Kevin, all I can say is it is good to be back. After so long away, I miss playing with this awesome group of people. So, for those who are unfamiliar with me, my name is Corey. Online, I go by Charybdis Mons. I'm relatively rarely active on social media. I usually post my artwork on Instagram or DeviantArt, which could be either traditional art, digital art, 3D models, or the occasional toy photography, and a little bit of sculpting here and there.
Oh, a proper Renaissance person. You got all the skills. But thank you for taking time out to join us tonight and for bringing back Scout, who we will meet shortly. But first, I guess I got to do me. I probably, if give him the theme and the way I introduced people, I probably should have been first because I've known me longer than I've known any of you. But I saved myself for last. I'm here twice on Monday, on a good Monday, and running two groups of people through a very similar campaign and seeing how different the results are, and they are. Then every second Wednesday, I have the pleasure and the joy of being in a Hellhounds 20 game. It is the most whimsical killing of bad people I have ever experienced and encountered. It is absolutely wondrous. It is just Disney with pointed sticks. It's amazing. Anyway, I appreciate Hellhounds 20 to bits and back. And then on Fridays, I get to be Saul S. in Everyday Divinity, and I just show up and watch because literally have no idea. Saul sends me notes about 30 seconds before we start, and then he tells me what to do for the rest of the session. So it's great fun watching him. I'm stunned he's still alive. He's currently talking to a skeleton. So we'll get back to that. We'll see how that goes. Because it is time to get to tonight. And the last session we were in was a pretty typical fight, honest. A good old-fashioned D&D get in there and beat the snot out of a semi-mythical monster. And you guys did. It was a fight. I mean, some people got knocked around a little bit, and there had to be some healing done and all that kind of good stuff. But eventually you did take down the Medusa. Only to have Clarity bring him back, because Clarity is what? You're muted, so you're going to have to say it again, though.
Yep. The best healer ever.
Yes.
Not a necromancer.
Definitely not a necromancer. Bringing people back from the dead. Definitely, positively not a necromancer. So, we had, if I remember correctly, Esker and Thalion, you guys were headed down the hall chasing the couple, right? Old age, the couple, right?
Yep.
Shortly behind that, Clarity, when the thingy got killed, you were then heading in that direction as well, right? After you healed the Medusa, or were you sticking around? 115 streams. Holy shit. Sorry to interrupt. CEO says this is their 115th stream in a row. So
Clarity
Wow.
was Clarity has another healing spell she wants to use.
okay.
That's not that she doesn't know that is into healing spell yet.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
If
she
I
wants to
rem-
use this new spell that she learned.
Okay. Uh,
So she
If
might
I
just hang
remember,
around again to watch if Vigony's kill it again.
okay, Deku, what were you gonna add?
I had planned on screaming at Clarity, "Go help the others! Stop healing the enemy!"
Okay. Would that change Clarity's position at all? Big Fig told you to help the others. That there sounds like the
I
opportunity for
mean,
healing down
to
the
be
hall, right?
fair, a
Yeah,
big old fireball went off way over there.
that's fair. Yeah,
People could be
True.
yeah.
hurt.
Chances are
People
that
could
they.
be hurt.
Yeah.
Somebody needs help.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle keys. Go,
Oh
go, go,
yeah,
go, go.
if Figonese finally figures it out, yeah.
Yeah, once she realizes, oh, someone might be hurt from the fireball,
Yeah.
it's just a and
Perfect. Thank
Scoop.
you, Deku.
I'm sorry.
Perfect. No, that's perfect. I love it. This is what happens when friends play games. Somebody says, how about this?" 6 minds is way more creative than one. So yeah, I love it. So Clarity scurries off because Clarity scurries. And that leaves that leaves us with the Figonese, and as you look down, it can only be described as the wreck of a Medusa. I mean, it's healed, but every bone is broken. The face is smashed in and twisted to the side. They're scarred from magic. Even the snakes are kind of doing this. I'm going to give them
What, the snakes that are still attached?
the ones that are still
Cut
attached.
off a whole bunch.
You did. I am going to give them a disadvantage roll to recharge. 4 and a 3, neither one. So yeah, you see the snakeheads try to focus on you, and you feel like a tingle of attempted magic, but you don't even need to concentrate. It's just if you left it here, it would die on its own. But what do you do?
I'm still gonna put it out of its misery.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it's still prone, so
I don't even need a roll. Like I said, its arms and legs are broken. Clarity brought it back from the dead, but not enough to heal it in any significant
if I
way.
recall, she used healing word, which does not heal a whole heck of a bunch.
Exactly. So you just step forward and finish them off. Easy.
Off I trot.
Yeah. And do you attempt to hide the body so Clarity doesn't see it dead or anything like that?
If I recall, this is a very big room.
This
So,
is, yeah, it's a huge
I'm hoping
amphitheater.
she's distracted enough by potential fireball healing that
All right.
they can save it till after they get rid of old age.
Perfect. So.
Hopefully by then it'll be too late to do anything unless she busts, because he doesn't know about that next spell.
Yes.
I guess Esker did the telepathic thing, so we've got free talking in our heads for how long was it? Like 5 hours?
It's, yeah, the foreseeable future, I think.
Basically, several hours.
Yeah.
As he's running along, he will say, "Clarity healed the Medusa. I was delayed. I am coming."
So you guys can see the map, right? Map
Now we can.
where you're in the top left-hand corner of it in the tunnel.
Yep.
That's not how close you are to each other. There's more. It's more like sort of 100 feet, but that's sort of the order you're coming in. So I want to start with. I can get rid of this one
Darkness, my old friend.
now. Is there anybody that can't see on the map? Esker, do you have night? Do you have? Oh yeah, I gave everybody vision. All right, never mind. All right, so Esker and Thalion, you guys are the sort of the lead guard, and you're sort of always just out of view of the people that you're chasing. There comes a place where there's a squeeze. It's one of those ones where you literally have to take your pack off and go wiggle, 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 wiggle sideways, and it's slow, and you kind of have to bend your knees a certain way. It's proper spelunking down here. And by the time you get through the second one of those and it opens up in front of you, actually, Esker, it wouldn't be so bad because you're only like But Thalion, yeah, it's really tight squeeze. The two of you sort of get through the second one of those, and it opens up in front of you, and you see of the first of these huge, purpley, bluey, vaguely glowing mushrooms, and they're huge. Like they're, this is one of them. That's sort of 10 feet across. This cluster is 10 feet in each direction. They're massive, and they're just doing this pale blue light pulsing, almost like a jellyfish. They're not actually moving, just the light is. So which one of you would like to go first? I'm not going to have a turn order right now, but I am going to have you guys move your movement, so 30 feet, 6 squares. I'm going to have you do it one at a time. So who wants to go first?
Am I alive?
Oh, you're not. Right. How could I forget? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I did say I was having a forgetful day, and I'm going to pretend that's what happened. I got carried away because I want to do this encounter, but let's put that shit over there because this is the fun bit. Valiant. The last thing you remember, thank you for reminding me, some people wouldn't have. The last thing you remember is dying. You stepped up into that cave and the reality hit and you failed multiple wisdom saves and you ended up dying in the grip of a white dragon's head. Just as simple as snap. Done. Gone. Your next breath, which is weird, because you don't usually breathe when you're dead, you're back in the library where this all started. Just down the hall, you hear two kids, maybe 3 kids, maybe 4 kids, giggling in the stacks. What do you do? I can't believe I almost forgot to do this. This has made me laugh out loud when I thought of this.
I'm gonna go. In my mind, I'm back in the waiting room and I'm like pissed off already. So
Yep.
I'm like storming down there.
Yep. So you go back in again.
Uh-huh.
Same kids, same book, same images, same laughter, same shitty rendering. When you look around behind, the back of the shelves aren't rendered. It's just that one hallway. It's almost like you can't stop yourself at this point. You yelled, they run, the book stays open, you go over just like last time. You look through the book. You put the book down, you back off, and you now have free will again. This is a moment where you fireballed that sumbitch last time. What do you do?
Do I do it again? I think I do it again. Yeah, I fireball it again.
Okay. Same thing happens again. Don't cross off a spell. This is all in your head. The same thing happens again. It goes off. The magic in the book goes off. The explosion's bigger than you thought. It almost hits you. It fills out around, blows out into the empty space around it, turns into those sort of Minecraft fireball things as it disappears into space. And when you can see again, you're in a tunnel. It's like you lose control again. And you move forward and you find the others and you chase down that hallway again with Esker. The dragon gets you again. You're back in the library. What do?
I'm going to have to I'm going to have to kill some patron, and it's not going to be fun. I'm gonna go look. I want to go look through that book and figure out who's doing this to me this time.
Okay. This time you spend more time looking at the actual patron. What you had discovered the first time through was that they're not much of a patron. They're not particularly powerful. They would not be capable of giving you any real serious powers in exchange for whatever promise they choose to make. But this time you find, if not a name, at least almost like a link It's a way to connect with the owner of this book, the creator of this book. So when I say that they're a pretty minor patron, they're still a lot stronger than the 5th level sorcerer.
Uh-huh.
With that information, what do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna have to contact him. As far as I'm concerned, that's the only way to get out of this. So
Yep.
I'm gonna try that.
The traditional way to do that would be to say the sound, because it's not really a name, but a sound out loud. Do you do that?
Whatever I read in the
Yeah.
book, that's what I do.
All right. You say the word, and it's like you go in non-Euclidean space is the phrase I'm drawn to. You just kind of fold into the book. You just sort of go through the page, and by the time you finish the words, you're standing in a wireframe world. The only color, the only shape, the only thing in it, other than sort of vague walls, floors, and a ceiling, is a struggling creature. It's even hard to tell because even though it's done in color, it's still really badly rendered. It's like Minecraft level of rendering. And what you see in front of you is it's dying. It's it needs a worshiper. It needs someone to believe in it, or it's going to cease to be. What do you do?
I pull up a chair and wait.
You just watch?
No, no.
Okay. Wow. Add 1 to your cold as fuck stat.
uh, no, I'm gonna. Damn it! I'm gonna try and help the fucking thing.
Oh, wow. Okay. I gotta put my tea down. I was fully expecting the mirror of the Medusa scene to say, "I'll put it out of its misery." Right? But no, you want to understand. What do you ask? It's beyond words. You literally have to pay attention to it to get it to be able to respond to you. It's like a 4-year-old when you're looking the other way. Mom, 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 mom. Yeah.
um, no, I mean it clearly needs some sort of help. So I'm gonna try and figure that out.
Okay.
I'll ask it, but like you said, beyond words. I mean,
Well, no, as soon as you pay attention to it, it's going to be able to talk. You will give it enough
okay,
existence to connect with you. That's the sort of feeling that you get.
fantastic that I do that. That I just ask it how to help.
You can see me? And
Yes.
it does this like he can see you, but yeah. Uh, you came for the deal, and they try to stand up and look powerful again. And you could see like at some point these were really nice clothes, even though they're a magical creature in a magical world. Somehow the clothes are nice, but they're all worn out and old. They're out of style. They're worn through at the elbows. You came to accept the deal? I can give you great powers. As they just saying that sentence made them wobble.
Um, fuck it. I'm gonna try and bullshit this thing. Uh, how could I pass up a deal with? And then I say whatever name was in the book,
Yep.
the mighty.
Okay, give me a deception roll. Unless you have magic you'd like to use to influence the result. He asked leadingly. I don't know what your sorcerer spell list looks like.
I don't either.
It's all fireball and no
There it
friends.
fell. I have. Do I have anything? I don't think I have anything that's going to
Okay.
help.
In that case,
Okay.
you're lying. Give me a deception roll. We're playing a game. We're rolling dice.
Oh,
We're not just
I'm
telling a story.
great at this.
You
0.
rolled a 0. Wow. I'm gonna have to make sure that they rolled a 15 on their yeah. They see through your shit. That's fair to say. So they look at you and kind of stumble back. Is I don't have anything of real value to offer you. Please don't look away.
I mean, it seemed like you could use the ego boost.
I am literally ego boost.
Then do you really care that I know you can't offer me anything?
But you've already given me so much. Give
And you
me
can repay me by
an
sending
insight.
me away.
Give me an
Insight.
insight
Okay.
check.
I'm good at that.
27. Yeah, you are. It clicks. You see it. They're powering up, and they're trying to waste time with you until they get enough powers back to take you out. Like it's like watching a battery fill up in front of you, and there's a little line on it. When it gets to here, that there shall be trouble, and it's just you can see it.
God damn it. I hate when the pathetic thing wants to kill me.
One of my favorite things to do. Make you look it in
I
the eyes
turn my
and
back
kill
on it.
You turn your back on it. You feel it move towards you. Huge, powerful, strong, almost like a sword coming down out of the sky on you, but you don't break stride. And you feel the sword go through you. But there's no contact. You just feel it, voomp, right down the middle. But it's like it's not in this plane of existence. There's a scream behind you that blows your hair forward. There's such force to it. But then it starts to fade. It lasts an unnaturally long time, but the power behind it fades. It's not like it's getting further away, it's like it's getting smaller. And behind you, you can feel all that power like a balloon popping. It's almost that fast. Until you are uncomfortably sort of squirted back out of the book. And you fall down in the actual hallway that you originally met these folks in when you were across the amphitheater from them.
Mm-hmm.
And before you have time to think, you do all the things. And by the time you have a chance to even blink, you're standing next to Esker, who is about to move forward into the darkness where we started. Oh, I'm glad you reminded me about that. You quickly sort of, yep, you're okay. You're not eaten by dragon.
I'm going to look over at Esker. Dying really sucks. And then I'm going to take off down the hall.
Okay. So who's going first? Thalian, you
That
said
sounds
take
like
off down the
me.
hall. Yeah. So give me 6 spaces of movement. I'll tell you what you see.
Okay, I'm going to pop up here.
So as you start to walk past these mushrooms, the top of them are like translucent. They're like frosted glass. So you can't see specifics, but you can see that there's actually almost like a liquid inside that's moving. And if it isn't, it appears like that. Maybe it's just some weird mushroom thing. But it looks like the inside of each of these mushrooms is swirling. Um, and as you walk past, it's almost like you saw, just for a second out of the corner of your eye, you saw a face kind of whoosh past. And to give you a chance
Past
to,
in the mushroom.
inside the mushroom.
Interesting.
So not like the horror thing where it comes through the surface at you. It's just like almost like a picture goes behind this misty surface, just of a. So you have a chance to sort of look at that and go, interesting. Esker, what do you do?
Forward. Following close behind.
Okay. You see the same sort of swirling thing when you can look down on them. Thalion saw it in the big one to your guys' right as you're heading down this tunnel. Off to your left, there's a group of 3, and if you look over to that side, because you can see this flickering motion once you can see into the tops of them, and it's like watching paintings go by. The ones on this side, the smaller ones, the skin is thinner, so it's not as translucent. It's more transparent. So it's almost like watching. We would call them like snapshots, but this is medieval times. So it's like a painting, a family painting goes by, a memory painted of a day in the park goes by.
Huh. Are they just like random images? Seemingly, if I take a sec to like watch a couple go by.
Because you actually are paying attention, I'll give you the option as well, Thalion. Give me an investigation check, given what you guys almost already know.
Ugh. 9. I'm throwing a psionic die at that.
Yeah.
Which is, let me double check.
Thalion, if I can get an investigation check from you as well, please. 12, okay. Not a whole lot better.
Okay,
Let's
plus
see.
a D8.
A D8.
Let's see.
So,
Oh, fuck's sakes. 10. Great.
You
plus
take your
1.
time looking, and other than there's weirdly, they're all images of people. That's about all I'm going to give you for between 9 and 12. Behind you, Clarity, you're next in here. You get to these narrow spots and wiggle through and wiggle through. Is that what your plan is? You find the spot where the fireball went off, and there's like a bunch of, burned stuff on the walls, and there's a card laying on the floor with a picture of a succubus on it. That they only last like a couple minutes, right, Esker? The illusion.
I couldn't remember which button was mute or unmute. Let me see. Let me see real fast. Where is my...
And then while you do that, Ephigenes, you can easily catch up to Clarity by the time you guys get further on. Was that what your intent is?
Yep, catch up with everybody, 70 feet per round.
All right. So,
the illusion lasts until its card is moved or the illusion is dispelled using a dispel magic spell or similar effect.
oh,
So
okay.
Yeah, we just kind of leave it there. The
In that
illusion can
case-
only move within 30 feet of its card, so it's just kind of stuck there.
Yeah. I'm not going to make them do any saves on it now because it's a still image and they're not in the midst of battle. But yes, as first Clarity and then Ephigenes enter the tunnel on the other side of this big amphitheater, you see in front of you a succubus just standing very still in a provocative pose because that's what they do. But it doesn't move, and
I
after a
imagine
couple of
it's a-
seconds,
It's a bit of a shock at first,
yep,
but then Esker has used one of their cards
Yep.
before, the Frost Giant. So
Yep.
once Ephigenes looks down below, he goes
Mhm.
like, "Oh,
sees the card
okay,
on the floor.
glaive
Yep.
down."
And the two of you continue on. So, Esker, what was the? It lasts until. So, all right. Clarity and Ephigenes, you can almost, because they've been going slow and looking at stuff, you almost catch up to Esker and Thalion. So now on the map, that's the actual distance between you guys. And let's go back to the two at the front. Thalion and Esker, who wants to go first? You've had a couple moments to look at these mushrooms.
I mean, I'm still going forward, so
Give me 6 spaces. I love it. The sorcerer on the front line. Nobody will expect the glass cannon first. Pew pew.
And then the
I
glass
don't know.
cannon
I
goes
still don't know
squish.
Esker, so as far as I know, maybe I'm stronger.
That's fair.
For That doesn't look promising.
Oh, that's you. Okay, I'm actually going to put you back up here on the shelf
Okay.
because there's a drop off here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
only about 10 feet, but you see below you. Oops, move the other one back. As you come up to the edge of this drop off, like I said, it's only about 10 or 12 feet. Below you, you see two bodies face down, one male, one female. But even from this distance, and even just in the split second that you see them, something is seriously wrong. They're basically flat. It's like it's just the skins. There's no bones, no muscles, just like a bag shaped like an empty human. You recognize the clothes that they're wearing, and from the back, even from the back, you can see it's the two beautiful people. It's old age, but the two bodies are empty. And give me a perception check, or tell me your passive perception, whichever is higher.
My passive perception is 18.
Okay, that's good enough. Um, you look down and you see that the clothes are actually part of them. They're they're not wearing the clothes; they are the clothes on the body. Like when they shed them, they shed the whole thing like one skin. And Esker, what do you do? In fact, if you
Follow up.
guys, yeah, if you
Yeah.
want, if the other two are the other two following up as well, just take that last chance to sort of catch up with them.
Yep.
Okay.
He's if Figanese is going to want the casters behind him.
Yeah. So
Salian, it is good to see you, but get behind me.
get thee behind me, Thalion. All right.
I didn't know you were here.
Highest passive perception. Anybody beat an 18 for Thalion?
Certainly not.
No.
I think my passive is 13.
13. Okay. Clarity, you got a chance.
12.
12? No. Okay, never mind. As the Figanese tells you to get thee behind me, you back up one step. You kind of think you feel like you don't have a choice. He told you to back up, so yeah, you just do. And as you do, you look off into the distance, and there's another mushroom way out here in the dark. Because I don't think you can see all the way out there, right? Or can you?
I cannot.
Okay. You can see another one of these huge mushrooms in the dark back here, beyond your view. You can see my ping, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So another you can see that ramps down ahead of you into a lower area, and then beyond that there is a truly massive mushroom, almost 15 feet long, that you can only see it in the corner. But unlike any other mushroom here, it's moving. It's not just flickering blue light. It's the blue light's kind of going on and off, like it's having some difficulties, and inside it, something's trying to get out.
I will direct Figane's attention to the giant mushroom.
Turn in
Yeah,
that
I
direction.
think that's the way you want to be in front of me.
Scout, the last thing you remember was having met new friends and gone on an adventure. And then, as you were following them and learning about your new self, as you were uncovering doors and things and parts of you, you happened to look up and see a couple, a relatively young couple, standing in an alley. And they looked at you and gestured towards them. As you look again, you felt like you missed the maintenance. Right, the joints aren't oiled as well as they should be. There's maybe some dirt in that elbow. One of the eye sensors needs to be aligned. You go to take your eyes away and you can't. And as your eyes come back, you feel more things start to go wrong with you. You look down and you see rust. Your vision starts to go like it, but it's that sort of of electronics failing. And the last thing your one eye sees is the lady reaching down to you and scritching you under your metal chin. The next thing you know, you wake up in the metal equivalent of arthritis in every joint and every bone, even your jaw, even your ears, everything hurts. From top to bottom, you're rust covered. It's You can hardly see out from behind the scale of dust and dirt and cracked lenses and poor maintenance. And as you try to move, it's like you're moving in jello. And as you finally get one eye open and tune it to the right frequencies to see out of it, all you can see is a blue glow, kind of phosphorescent, definitely natural, not mechanical. It's not you. What do you do? You're trapped.
Oh, Skyler's gonna try to claw his way out.
All right, give me athletics. And do you have any abilities, skills, claws, anything like that might make it? You've got claws, right?
Uh, somewhat.
Yeah.
Though then they're not really the sharpest.
No. Well, okay.
Nicanese did give Scout his short sword way back.
That's true.
That is true.
So yeah.
But that's
that
currently
case-
tucked away in one of his compartments.
Yeah. So
oh,
yeah.
and compartments are rusty.
So give me just a straight up athletics roll.
All
Let's
right.
see if you can force the hydraulics to crack the rust.
Was it athletics? Oh, never mind. Hold up. Here we go. Hopefully this is it.
11. You do manage to, especially your legs, you just sort of do like a press up and you can feel the joints cracking, the rust cracking and flaking off. You look down on the good side, there's still good metal under there. It was just surface rust. It's not through. It's not like a 70s car where it's gone right through on the quarter panels. It's not that bad, right? It is all surface rust, and it feels like I said, like there's grit in your hydraulics. You can't break out of whatever you're in, but you do manage to sort of make some space inside for yourself. So that the next time you're going to be able to actually, given how many joints you've started up, if you keep this up, you will eventually break out of this. I want you to hold that thought for a second. The other four of you look up into the darkness and see this 15-foot long mushroom squirming and swarming. And what do you do?
I guess while I'm walking over in this direction, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Mm-hmm.
25, I'll want to talk to the others, kind of saying, Stallion, this is Escarvelis. Escarvelis, that is Stallion. Welcome back, Stallion. What were those the couple? Pointing at the skin bags.
Just before they answer, you're now in a place where you can see. When you get to the bottom of this ramp, the whole area to the left of you is full of human bones.
Ugh.
And right in front of you, again, there's wooden stakes. There's a big spine of something, maybe a horse or a cow. But 99% of what's over there, exactly, 99% of what's over there is human bones. And it's up in the dark. You can see now as you get closer because you've gone down this ramp. That big blue mushroom is sort of up in that niche. And it looks like the bones have just fallen out or been dispelled almost like an ooze when they're done, and then been allowed to roll down that hill. So as you
So
guys,
the
go ahead.
mushroom seems to be digesting these. I think it is working on a victim as we speak. I
Can I
have
heal?
moved.
Sorry, Clarity.
Should I heal it?
We need to get it out first. I have moved everything I can.
Yep.
So unless
So yeah, everybody else, you guys all move down there with you. I need, unless anybody's going to do anything. You moved, so you've still got actions and bonus actions.
I have a longbow. I can see if I can pierce the wall of this mushroom.
Okay, with the intent of releasing whatever's inside.
Yes.
Okay. Give me so that's what you're gonna do. Give me a roll.
Longbow, 23.
23. Yep. What are the others doing?
Holding an action to heal.
You know, chuck a psychic dagger at it.
At the same idea to rip it open and
Yeah. See if, see if I can like slash it open somehow.
okay. Give me the attack. Thalia.
Do we do damage?
Yes, please. You definitely hit with a 23 and
18.
The 18 also hit. So 11 points of damage from the longbow and from the psychic blades.
And 6.
6 more, so 17. Thalian, what are you doing anything? Adding to the fun?
I'm gonna wait to see if this works.
Okay.
If it looks like it's going to and just needs more, I'm gonna throw a spell at it. But
Okay. Let's do this. The longbow rips through the mushroom, and weirdly, it kind of, it's like poking a hole in the side of a pool, except the stuff comes out isn't water, it's way thicker than that. It's kind of like sap, but this thing is hollow and liquid filled, and this sap starts to pour out of not only the entry hole, but where the arrow went out the other side. The psychic daggers hit, and those do psychic damage, so it's very weird there because they hit and they sort of just shatter because of the way that the neural networks of mushrooms work. They're everywhere. There's no brain to hit. They're all brain in one sense. So you see that sort of shimmy and shake go through the surface as it does damage on a level it's not used to taking damage. From inside Scout, you see the like as the arrow goes through, and then around you this all starts to shimmer and it pulls tight like a drum all around you. You can feel the liquid that you're in squirting out of that hole. What do? You're muted. Everybody's muted.
I'm not.
I try to reach my talons through.
Yep.
See if I can poke one of my forearms through it.
Yep.
And if I do manage to get my hand through it, I'll try to reach the other and try to pry it open.
All right. So give me another athletics roll. With advantage this time because of the damage to the mushroom.
All right.
15 at least. What's the second roll? 6. So we'll pretend the 6 didn't happen. The 15, you get one claw through and you're trying to get the other one through and it won't quite go, and then you open these fingers and it makes just enough space that I'm trying not to see this as the rhino scene in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. So I'm gonna prevent that by having, as you pull, that skin gives. And it's like the side of, you see the videos of the people that they cut the side of their backyard pool, and it just sort of, and you and all of this liquid come pouring out of this giant mushroom and slide down the hill. You guys at the bottom of the hill, it's like a wave of glowing blue goop comes down at you with this weird brown pointy shape in the middle of it. And then as the liquid hits and sort of slowly spreads, because it's not water, so it hits the ground and it's sort of like lava, and it falls away from a struggling, most of you recognize him, Scout. The person that you very briefly met, the Warforged, right? Warforged rogue is probably the nicest way to put it.
Little Warforged kobold.
Yes, yep. Kobold, yeah. So, yeah, you see,
Kobold.
yeah, and as Scout, you sort of stand up, and the last of the muck and slime falls away from you. You hear Hope's. All of you hear Hope, who comes wiggling out of the crack behind you. You guys left me behind, and then looks down. Oh, Scout! And she runs forward and just boops you on the end of your little metal nose. And every bit of rust on you just shatters and blows off in all directions. you feel like you just had all your like you just had maintenance, right? Your hydraulics are all super working perfectly. All your little doors open up. All of a sudden the owner's manual comes back online, and you can see all the things that you can do. And you look up and you recognize, I think, Clarity, Iphigenes, and Thalion, right? You guys were all there, right?
I
Yep.
believe so.
Yeah. So yeah, and this gender dressed as a goblin.
Scout, how did you get in there?
I don't quite remember. Where are we?
Do you need healing?
Might need a bit of polish, but I think I am okay.
To answer your question, we are in pursuit of old age. We have captured disease, vice.
Greed.
Decalily is forgetting.
Yeah. Yeah. Disease, vice,
Disease.
greed, madness, and I'm missing one.
Violence.
Violence. Thank you. Yeah. And sorrow. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
That's right, sorrow was one of the early ones. I have notes. Why don't I look at them?
I will take it as a compliment that I have got you so engaged in the game that you don't want to break the immersion by going to look at your notes. So, whether it's true or not, that's how I'm taking it. But
yes, we are in pursuit of old age. They disguise itself as a couple. We are in pursuit.
I think it shed that disguise.
Did this couple
They're
look
empty.
elderly?
actually,
No.
the couple you would have seen, Scout, is the same couple these guys saw, and they're very young and very vibrant. They look like actors. Like they look like high level bards. They weren't, but that's what they look like.
Okay.
And in fact, you guys are close enough that you can see the two sort of body bags just down the ramp from you guys, heading further into the cave. You can see the two bodies laying there. And even though they're flat, you can see hair color, clothing. It's exactly what you saw, Scout, and it's exactly what the rest of you saw chasing the couple down this tunnel.
Oh no. Shit. Shit, no, they could be anywhere now. Gosh, we don't even know what they look like anymore. No. They're tense and like they have half a mind to just sprint down the tunnel and try and find these people, but this place is weird.
So you spoke first, Esker. What do you do? I'm going to force you guys into action. I'm going to ask you one at a time. What are you doing?
Evens, I just take off.
That's a 5.
I'm sticking.
You
5.
stay in here. All right.
I'm sticking and just like really, really antsy, kind of one foot to the other. Like, come on,
Okay.
gotta do something.
Thalion, you were also in the foreguard. What is your plan?
I mean, these guys killed me, as far as I'm concerned. And sent me
They
back to that
certainly,
fucking waiting room.
yeah.
I'm going.
Above table, you got overloaded with illusions. Right, you were in an illusion from the time you were in the library. There was the illusions cast by by old age, and the illusion that Esker threw in the card. It's like you took acid, mushrooms, and peyote all at once. Is basically what happened to Thalion. So, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just that above table. That's what happened. So.
I'm off.
All right. So go ahead and move.
them.
Oh, you head down there. All right. As you get to them, you don't even have to turn them over to see it. They've basically been sort of ripped open in the front. Like they just sort of cracked down the front, opened up, and something left. I'm gonna give you. Oh, you got 18 perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna give you just enough. Uh, Moving away from southward between these weird piles of sticks and heading off deeper and darker into the dungeon or into the cave are hundreds of tiny, and I mean like that big around, circular prints on the floor that are drying up. Like whatever left them was damp from the insides of people. There's hundreds of little tiny round prints about that big on the floor heading deeper into the cave. And you can see within about 20 feet, you can't see them anymore because they dried out. And they're not leaving footprints anymore. The rest of you, would you like to move before we give a chance for Thalion to respond to that?
Stallion,
yeah.
wait! And to Hope, I apologize, Hope. The Medusa was rather pressing. And now, off my trot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
To your back, she says, yeah, I really liked her hair. And it starts walking to her. And it starts following you guys again. For Scout's sake, the last time you met these guys, one of them had a little pithos on their hip, about this big, and it had a tiny person in it. And her name was Hope. Hope is now full size. This is the weird part. Whoever she talks to, she's their height. So it varies. But she's full size. She's got legs, and she's now wearing the pithos as a dress. So she's wearing a gold platinum gem studded dress. But she's actually mobile now. So nobody has to carry her anymore.
Unless she wants to be carried.
And she has on several occasions, yes. But for right now, she's just following you guys. So, Epiphanes, you move down there, yeah. You see the bodies and you see Thalion looking down. You look down, and as you watch, these little tiny prints start to fade in front of you, but you can see them as well. Hundreds of them. Clarity? Clarity, even you can tell they're beyond healing. In fact, Clarity, it would take
Are-
necromancy to bring them back. Well, you think about that, Scout. You just fell out of a giant mushroom. You met 3 people you know, 1 person you don't know. I think you were introduced briefly, but everybody basically just turned around and walked away and went and looked at the 2 empty humans on the ground. What do you do?
Oh, well, let's see. Scout just realized he was almost eaten.
Yes,
So, yes, he's a little upset. He will follow. Was it Epiphanes who was chasing after the entities?
pretty much everybody's
Yes.
heading in that
Or
direction, but yeah.
Thalion went first. Epiphanes followed after, and I guess Esker tailed along because they're NC2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scout is like skittering behind them on all fours, occasionally rearing up on 2 legs with his arms just like flailing
Yeah.
to his sides.
Yeah, oh, I love
And
it.
and those who ever has a chance to look back might see his panels like kind of like flicking, like just like ready to just
Yeah.
open up.
Yep. Running through all the protocols and yeah, making sure going to battle stations. I moved your token for you. So now, as you pull up, Scout, you get there just in time to see all those little prints just evaporate, and they're gone now. So, starting from a fresh start now, who moves first?
I guess Epiphanes wants to go down here, glaive out.
Okay,
Be careful, we don't know how far ahead they are.
okay, that's 15 feet. Are you moving any more than that?
Uh, I'm gonna want to move 30.
Okay.
Clarity Palace, keep up.
Scurrying was heard in the distance.
I hear scurrying.
No, I just it was clarity. There's always clarity. Always
Okay.
scurries. All right. So who's going next?
That's my cue to fucking bolt.
Yeah.
Get here, pause, and then if you'll allow me, I want to. Actually, I don't know where the hell to go. I guess I'll. Esker like skids to a stop behind a Fignies and it's just like
4, 5.
shit.
Yes. So you still got one more spot, one more space to move, I believe, if you want.
Or yeah, they like skid to a stop.
Yeah.
Kind of
Right next to this mushroom. You look down again, and now, given what you've seen in the other mushrooms, you look down at this one next to you, and you realize what you're looking at. It's memories. Memories that have been stolen from people by old age. Who's next? Let you guys pick your own order for now.
I think that's me.
Yeah. Feel free to move about the cabin. There? Okay.
just like, turn into a wall.
Next.
Clarity's very tempted.
Yep. Everybody walks away. Clarity. Revivify!
He doesn't even have Revivify, though. She has Animate Dead or Talk with Dead.
Oh. Give me an Arcana check before you walk away.
Oh no.
4.
Oh no.
Yep. I have nothing to offer. Clarity? What are you doing? That's definitely not necromancy in any way.
It's
Best healer ever. Apollo just had a chat. Told you were a very nice person.
yeah.
What do you do?
And nice people can do no wrong.
Yep. Apollo loves the chaos.
Nope. She's absolutely going to walk up to it,
Yep.
up to to the first body,
Mm-hmm. One that's closest
nudge
to
it
you
with
is
her foot.
is the male. Yeah, it's like pushing a towel, pushing a wet towel.
Blech.
It is a slump
It is.
and just like following with everybody else. Because what am I supposed to do? I can't heal that.
That's not even a person. Yeah, good. Okay, so you came to the logical conclusion that your Arcana check failed to tell you. So yeah, that's not a human anymore. You can't heal that. So you get to there.
Yep.
All right, Scout.
All right. So Scout will continue to follow the group. Oh, there's a little drop here. Okay. Yikes. Whoops.
There's a very gentle ramp working its way down here. Again, drop-offs here and there.
All right. Yep. He'll continue to scurry with the rest of the group.
All right.
And as he's following the group, he's also looking down to see if there are any more signs or any how can I say this? Any traces.
Trace?
Trace?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
All right. Ooh.
7. You don't see any trace of the travel. All the little prints have dried up. So unfortunately, no.
That also makes sense because we've been walking all over them without seeing them.
Absolutely fair. So yeah. So that brings us
Just sitting
all
around
over.
looking,
Yeah.
just looking back and forth aimlessly.
Scanning. Yep. So let's go back to the top of our self-imposed order. Iphigenies. What do you do? Over here, there's more mushrooms, and there's this. This is a natural series of stalactites coming up out of the ground. They were at some point under their crystal, but it's almost like somebody sprayed them with dirty water. So they're kind of filthy. It's only in places here and there where you can see that underneath that's all quartz crystal.
Does it look like somebody intentionally did that?
No, it
Tried to
looks.
dirty up?
The dirtying part. Because you ask, as you look closer, it looks like mushroom spores. So whatever's brought the
Oh.
mushroom spores into here has, or the mushrooms, when they spore to make more mushrooms, that's getting over everything, including these crystals. And it's just sort of a pale, dirty color.
So
And then beyond that, it's a dead end, as far as you can tell, going that way.
these mushrooms are eating people. And for some reason, those people's lives are being played within the mushroom.
Their memories
And
are
yet
being
there are
stored.
Yet there are too many to cut down. We would waste time. I see more cave.
It's because it's old
This
age.
way.
You can't stop it. Gods.
That's a reasonable thing to figure out.
It almost,
These memories are the memories that are gone. These are the ones that are lost.
it's almost like a parasite or an infection. These things just eat and feed the thing that just perpetuates the whole fucking cycle. God, I hate it down here.
I know it is inevitable, but we can. I fear if we allow this to persist, old age will happen sooner and sooner and sooner. Until perhaps birth will no longer happen. We must stop this somehow. Let's see, I moved 10 feet. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's more cave. 25, 30, 35. You're not saying how steep these cliffs are, so I'm taking a long ways.
You came down this way, so that's certainly a ramp. There's more, almost like stairs here. It's like shale. There's sort of broken layers. It's almost like steps. But yeah, you came down this way.
How tall is it?
This one's not that bad. It's only about half as high as the other, so it's only about 5 feet, less than 2 meters.
So Iphigenes can actually see over it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. All right, so
there is more cave down here.
Stallion?
I'm just gonna hop down here and follow on and pass Iphigenes just to piss him off.
Can I get you to go back where you were and show me step by step where you're going? You said ominously?
So I was here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down here.
Oh, you're actually gonna jump down? Okay. So down to here-ish. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I was down there, then there.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna end up there.
All right, gotcha. Who was next? Esker? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, kind of this way, scamper down the rocks because tiny.
Yeah.
And then, what was that? That's 15. And then, And then, yeah, I guess just stop there.
Yeah.
Behind Iphigenes.
All right. Clarity?
I thought Scout was next.
Either way, whichever one. There's only 2 of you left, so whoever wants to go next.
So there's stairs there.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna go there.
All right. I'm gonna you use the stairs, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop you there because at that point, dun 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 dun.
Uh-oh.
Back over there, and I'm just gonna move you up there onto that mushroom clarity, but you are here. As you step onto the stairs, the whole stair area in front of you, the ground just sort of cracks and gives way, and hundreds, and I mean hundreds of hands come out and start grabbing at your clothes and your shoes and everything else. They get a surprise attack before we roll initiative. There are it is you guys see it as a swarm. Mechanically, it's actually 4 swarms together. So I'm going to be rolling 4 times. But yeah, you guys only see it as one swarm. So first attack. Ooh, crit on the first attack. 2. Oh, that's a 9. 3. That's a 6. 4. 21. I'm assuming the 21 hits as well.
Yes, 21 hits.
Okay, so the crit.
My armor class is 12.
So yeah, 2 of them hit. 8d8 plus 2. Okay, that's that plus. Clarity Palace. They just pull you down. I mean, there's just nothing you can do. They grab an ankle, you go to step, you trip, your knee hits the ground, they grab the knee, you put your hand forward to catch yourself, they grab your hand, you put the hand with your gigantic staff down and it grabs that too. And you can feel it pulling you physically into the ground. You take 50 hit points of damage. How many do you have?
38.
38. Okay, so this is a one shot. This is Clarity's first time with this, I think. Second time. Okay, you feel balloons. Yay! Celebrate my death. You feel like it gets worse because every time they grab something, they pull you in, and pretty soon they're grabbing your hair, and they're getting a finger in your mouth, and they're pulling you down, and you're just being pulled into the dirt, and you just feel like if you get underground, it's just going to crush you. And then you hear, "Not on my fucking watch!" And Hope's hand reaches down and grabs you by the shoulder, like right between the shoulders, grabs your clothes and pulls. And you can feel this tug of war between Hope and all these hands. And it feels like you're going to get torn apart. And you can feel like joints and ligaments starting to give, right? You're starting to dislocate in bad ways. And then Hope says, "I said fucking no!" And slaps the hands away. She lifts you free like you weigh nothing. And then she tosses you, yeets, if you will, back up here next to Scout. And then, only then, does she look down and go, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh," and walk her way out of the pile of hands, which cannot touch her. You take 0 points of damage as Hope does her thing. With that,
Clarity was gone.
let's roll some initiative, please. This is the boss.
Click the token.
Yep, click your token first,
Yep.
and then roll initiative. I'm actually going to do the smart thing here and bring the claws up way over
7.
here and use this one.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also 7.
Who am I missing?
That was horrifying. I don't. Fig got 4. That was really horrifying.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing somebody.
It's me. Looking
Oh,
for it.
oh, no rush. So yeah, click your
There it
token
is.
and then hit
Found it.
initiative. Yeah. All right. And oh, it's already put it in order for me. Isn't that lovely? All right. So they're going first. Clunk. Clunk. 2 of them are going after Iphigenies, 2 of them are going after Thalion. It's weird to watch because they don't like move like thing. They it's like they go down into the earth and then come back up over here. So that kind of, and as they go down, the ground reconstructs above them, and then turns into dust over here underneath you, or right next to you. So, Iphigenies, you are attacked twice. You are not hurt, so both of these are just this.
Armor class 19.
Okay. Wow, they both hit. So
I'm not seeing your rolls. Are you rolling somewhere else?
oh, I realize I've got them set to whisper. Let me make them public. But those 2 were a 20 and an 18. Or sorry, a 20, 21 and a 20. So they both hit, right?
Okay.
So
Yep.
18 and 20. So 38 points of damage. How many do you have?
28 currently because the Medusa got me.
You were already damaged.
And
Okay.
Clarity chose to heal the Medusa instead of me. So
yep, they did. So it's a
You
very
weren't hurt then.
it's a very similar thing. The ground
I
underneath
was
you.
hurt.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The ground underneath you starts to sort of just turn to dust. There's no way to keep vertical. I do need. No, I don't need. If your target is medium or smaller, you are prone. So again, it grabs you by the feet, trips you. You fall down. It grabs your knees. Your hands fall into it. It grabs the glaive and you and your and all your gear and starts to pull you in. You get yoinked by Hope as well. And she just.
Can I? Because I'm not one shot. I had damage.
Oh, I know, but you went into the below 0. You got one shotted in this fight anyway. So actually, no. You know what? I like I like the way you think. I'm going to give you inspiration for saying it, so you get a free reroll. But yeah, I think you're right. She wouldn't save you because you didn't get one.
Yeah,
shotted.
because
You're
you've put
just
this on both
unconscious.
before.
Yeah.
So keep
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, you're right. So you are, you are unconscious, and you guys see your tank hit the ground and start writhing as it pulls them into the earth. The 2 attacking Thalion. 10 and a 15. Does 15 hit?
Both misses.
Okay.
Nope.
So yeah, luckily for you, you started dancing. You started to dance back as the ground underneath you goes bad, and the fingers sort of like just grab at your sandals, but don't quite get a hold of you in either case. That's a good thing, because you do not have the hit points to take that. Thalion, what do? You can see them now. There's this strip 20 feet long in front of you.
Smart this is.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
If I
My bad.
No, that's okay. I thought a sorcerer will dual wielding. Wow.
Yes, I'm very skilled. Okay, I'm going to move here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to lightning bolt.
You did
Straight
take
down
it.
the
I was
line.
going to say, yep, okay. DC 17 deck save. Okay. Let's start with the one closest to you. Nope. 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 All single digits. Nope. Not one roll above a 7. And they're at +2. So 29 point. Wow. Holy shit. 29 points each. Okay. Um, damn it. You didn't just go down the stairs so they could stay in one lump. There was a cool mechanic where if you didn't move, if they didn't have to move when they attacked you, every time you attacked them, you had to roll a d4 to see which one of them you actually hit because they were all swarming. But because you guys made the move, you don't have to deal with that. So 29 points of damage. There is a bolt of lightning just scorches along these these groups of hands coming up out of the ground, and then it bounces off that wall behind it, sort of skitters up into the ceiling, bounces off that, and heads over into the darkness where those other mushrooms were before it sort of peters out into the distance into that part of the cave. There is the whole cave. Every mushroom in here flickers and gets brighter as you do it. Anything else?
Any meta magic shenanigans you can pull?
I totally forgot I'm in a magic. What do I even have? No, nothing that's gonna be helpful here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I guess that's it.
All right. Scout, right beside you, clarity lands. You just watch her, like, she was done, right? And then Hope just picked her up and yeeted her. And when she landed beside you, you look over and she looks fresh as a daisy. Not a mark on her. Not even a fingerprint.
Shaken but not stirred.
What do you do?
Well, seeing that a fellow party member was nearly killed, Scout is going to go into the defensive. He'll skirt around in front of her. Hold up. Yeah, he'll make his way in front of her, rear up on his hind legs, open up his panels, and two short swords pop out.
Okay.
So it's like he crawls up, gets on his hind legs.
Yeah. And you're going to hold an action?
Yep,
Is that the idea? So if one of them approaches, you'll attack? Is that
that is the plan.
perfect? All right. Clarity. Ephigenes is just over there, down, being pulled into the ground by the hands.
Moving half of my speed
Okay.
over so that I can get close enough. I don't have any higher level healing spells,
Nope.
but I have Spare the Dying.
Okay. So there's no save for that, right? It's just an automatic.
Nope.
They just don't make death saves. All right.
No, he should now be stable.
Yeah. So 0 points that isn't dead. All right. So that's you. Anything else? Bonus action.
Not yet.
Okay. Esker. The hills are alive with the sound of fingers.
Ugh.
Reverse
God.
scuttling, because it's the wrists are all in the ground and it's all just
Oh
like a tiny forest of hands.
God, yeah. What can we do here? Oh man.
Kind of regretting not telling people I have a potion. But since Esker doesn't know that,
Yep.
that's metagaming, so
Yep.
I'm
I
gonna
appreciate it.
scooch over here a little bit just so I'm clear of Ephigenes.
Mm-hmm.
And what? As far as I know, would I get sneak attack damage on any of these? Because they don't have eyes. Like, What's the deal with that? Would
Yeah.
I get sneak attack on attacking these
Clarity
things?
and Salian are in 5 feet of two
yeah.
of them.
I was gonna say not because of
Not because of
your
yeah.
thieving abilities or your rogue abilities, but because they are essentially surrounded.
Yeah.
They're certainly flanked.
The
So,
flanking
so
part of that.
I'll give
takes
you
it. Okay.
advantage. And you're at 10 feet, so I presume. Yep.
Oh, what the
Okay.
hell?
Please. Yeah.
Did the rules change for sneak attack in 5.5?
I don't think so. Would they qualify? In
Don't-
As
your
far as I know,
Uh,
as long as an ally is in 5 feet of a
yeah,
target.
here we go.
yeah.
Don't need advantage on the attack roll if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet. Ally doesn't have incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage. Okay, it's not even about like.
Yeah. Okay.
They did make it a bit more lax. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna.
So what is the cunning strike trip? Was that the
No, that was that I
That's just a
misclicked that one.
misclick? Okay.
My character sheet disappeared and I was clicking around like, where the hell is it? And I just accidentally clicked on that.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
you will have
I'm
advantage on
checking.
the attack, and you will get to use your sneak attack. So yes.
nice.
So go ahead and give us the attack with advantage.
Bang.
23.
on
That
that
definitely hits on the one that's closest to you,
Sweet.
I presume.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Give us the damage.
Let me double. Oh, there's one. No, none of my cunning strike things actually work on this.
You will
Okay.
have now because of the your
Yeah,
weapon.
got
Now you
advantage.
have advantage next
Got
time.
advantage
no
on
matter
it.
what. So-
Exactly.
But give us the damage from the
So-
23 because that definitely hit. It's not like they're difficult, like they're hard to hit. 12. Okay.
That is 12 plus sneak attack
7 more.
for
okay.
19 total. 19 psychic.
Okay. You
Oh no, it already rolled the sneak attack. Okay, just 12 then. Ignore that
just
extra
12.
thing.
Okay.
It
Ignore the
bundled
extra
everything in.
1. Yeah. Or the extra 7, sorry. So yeah, you're it's weird because your arrow, you shoot the arrow in there and it kind of like you see it hitting stuff, but this is a bunch of hands, right? How do you tell if you hurt it?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I mean, a couple of them went and did dramatic death scenes, which is weird because they're only little hands. But yeah, it definitely had an effect, but it's hard to tell how much.
yeah.
Anything else?
I'll use my bonus action for an offhand.
Yep. You'd have to step in. Step in the last 5
Oh,
feet
yes.
to get it, Jason.
Boink. There we go.
I'm just going to put you one space below that because you're technically standing on the wall where you were.
Oh, yep. Okay. No, that is fair. And then, yeah, because I hit it with that. 22.
22, another hit.
And sneak attack can only happen once per turn. So this is piddly damage, 3.
3 more
Another
damage.
3.
Okay. So, yeah, again, this is psychic damage. So it's a bit different. It's like when you shot the arrow in, that's a physical arrow, right? Then you step over and do the melee attack, and that again hits, and you watch a bunch of them sort of almost like they've been tased. Sort of a little area goes and it
It's
falls
both just-
over. Yeah,
It's both psychic. Just I chucked one and then
Yeah.
step up and kind of pick off a couple more fingers.
yeah, but that's kind of it. It's like you affected parts of it. So
Yeah.
again, it's really difficult to tell how much damage has been done. But that's you. Iphigenies. You are currently.
I'm unconscious.
Yes. What I'm going to do is give you a death save, not because you need it, but because if you roll a 20, you'll wake up.
Okay. Let's see. /r space 1d20.
4. No,
Four.
you are still unconscious. So unfortunately,
But I'm not dying.
but you are not dying.
My turn's done.
Okay. So there's a bit of a shuffling. One of them is going to attack Thalion. 6, you are blessed. They've literally not rolled above a 7 attacking you. One of them is pissed off. Actually, two of them are going to attack Esker. The one that you attacked and the one that just came swarming around the outside. So you're getting attacked twice. Are you injured so far?
No, I'm at full health.
Okay. 15 and a 20.
God, yep, those both hit.
Both hit. Okay.
AC 14 over here.
13 and... Oof. Is that right?
Oh, God.
Out of 4d8 plus 2, so that's a maximum of 34. I rolled 28 points of damage. So that's 32 42 altogether. 13 and 28. Presuming that puts you
That puts me
unconscious?
at 4. Puts me at 4 HP.
You're still at
Yeah.
up. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. That almost would have been better for you
Barely.
if you went down. But yeah, you just, again, it's that hopeless feeling. The ground goes soft underneath you. It's just pulling on all your gear is now working against you because it's all places for fingers to grab.
Mm-hmm.
And you are prone as well. And that leaves one of them. I'm so tempted. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Just because I know they'll save you. The one that's next to you, Ephigenes, reaches out and starts to drag your body into the underworld. It's
Do I take damage?
You do not, but you lose your stable, so you're gonna have to start making death saves again on your next turn
Okay.
because it's physically pulling you into the ground now and doing damage in the process. Thalion, I see somebody over there in purple measuring distances on the map. Yep.
I don't know how to get myself back out of stable. I think what I need to do is heal myself to 1 and then take
And then-
myself back down.
Yeah, that'll work, and then it'll prompt you to do your death saves. Yeah. Excellent.
There we go. Yep.
All right. Perfect. So Thalion, I saw you measuring explosive ranges. What are you doing?
I have a question.
Trying to find a way to nuke stuff without without hitting your buddies. Yeah.
Basically, I have a question.
Mm.
If I know if I do Misty Step as a bonus action, I can't cast another spell. To
Misty
take the
Step
spell
is
slot.
a spell slot. Yeah, not a. So you could cast a cantrip if you did that.
Could I use the magic action to throw one of my fireball beads?
As an action or as a bonus action?
Well, it's the Misty Step is a bonus action, but then
Gotcha.
to use the fireball bead as a magic action, but it's
Yep.
not a spell slot.
Exactly.
So I can do that, right?
Because it's an item. Yep, absolutely.
Okay. First, I got to figure out where I can put this fucking bead.
Because it's like a mini fireball, right? It's a 20-foot radius, 20-foot or 10-foot radius, 20-foot.
It's 20 foot.
Okay. What are your
So if
meta
I go-
magics? Because I know there
My
is
meta
one that
magic-
allows you to make
Yeah, but I didn't
people
take that
automatically
one.
make their save. Oh, of course not. Okay.
So first thing first, I'm going to do Misty Step so I can get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. That. And that lets me move 30 feet, right? Yes. I'm only going to go to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw the bead. Where did it go?
I got you.
I'm going to throw the bead on this spot so that I get these 3 but miss all my people.
Yeah. Yeah. We can fudge that to make that work. So go ahead and it's a deck save for the ball,
Yep.
and 3 of the 4 of them, right?
Yep. Just those
So-
3 in the line up there.
For my purposes, that's 1, 3, or 1, 2, and 4. All right. Dex save for 1. 21, they make it, so they only take half damage. Number 3 fails, and the last one succeeds. So the middle one takes full damage. Middle one takes 19. There, and that one's dead. And that one takes half rounded up, so that's 11. Okay. So you throw the bead over against the wall. It's like watching this little tiny glass bead that's red and glowy fly across the room. It hits the wall like an ember, and then that whole section of the chamber, all the oxygen is sucked out of it as the fire burns all of that. It's bright and loud and full of smoke and soot and all kinds of nasty stuff. And when it passes, this one is gone. It's literally just the hand that's just burnt stumps of wrists and fingers laying on the ground. The other ones are this one. Oh no, not sorry. Hang on. Yeah, that one was dead. This one here is on its last finger. I almost said on its last leg, but it's on its last finger. There's just sort of like 1 or 2 hands left. The rest of it is all burned. This one over here, though, weirdly, just as the fire got to it, all the hands sort of turned like that and made like a testudo shield wall and kind of deflected most of the damage, so it only took half. So, yeah. Right now, the only one that's still looking fully healthy is the one just down here to the south of Asker. Anything else?
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Scout. This one's looking in really rough shape. This one's damaged, but it's hard to tell. And this one down here is full of energies and violence.
Yeah,
I
not
did
sure
hit
Scout
that one with the lightning bolt first round.
Oh yes, yeah. Sorry, you did. But
So
other
it should
yeah.
be full health.
So yeah, it's not. Sorry, it's not full. It's yeah, it's again damaged, but hard to tell. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got my math confused. But yes. So what do you do?
All right, well, Scout's gonna charge over. Blades at the ready. Um, is it right if he leaps over this ridge and
Yes.
try to reach?
Yep. It's only
Okay.
5 feet, so you wouldn't take any damage.
Oh, okay. So, Scout's gonna leap over
Mhm.
and try to get a slash at this little, what was it again? Like a fungus?
The things that you're fighting
Yeah,
are the hands coming out of the ground.
yeah, the hands.
Yeah. The
Trying to
claws
get a
of old
slash
age.
at it.
Yeah.
The claws of old age, yes.
Yeah.
So he leaps and tries to land one final cut before he lands on the other side.
All right. Go ahead and give us an attack.
Right. Just to specify, he wants to make sure this thing stays down.
Yep. So
So
you're
as
attacking
he's
the one that
running-
was on the stairs as you leap over it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Yep.
So as he's running towards it, he drags the second blade across the ground, trying to see if he can make a spark.
Yep.
And as he leaps, he calls out, "Burn!" Hold up. We had. And the sword ignites.
Nice. Yep. Time. All right. So, oh yeah, 18 absolutely hits. So as you pass over the top, you swing the blade. It's trailing fire behind it. It slashes across the one on the stairs. Roll some damage for me.
Oh. All right. How do I?
You just click the button mark damage inside where you just rolled.
Oh.
That way you don't have to use the sheet at all once you've rolled.
Mm,
So in the actual chat where you just rolled the you're to hit the 18.
Yep.
If you there's a little box that says damage just underneath flame tongue short sword. If you click that, it'll do it.
yep, I'm clicking it and nothing's happening.
Okay. Roll 20 is doing things. I rolled it for you. 10 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, you. In my head, you kind of the tip of it sort of drags along the ground as you're striking because they're all sort of at the ground, and you just sort of cleave them away from the surface. And as they're separated from the ground, they immediately turn into dust and just sort of blow away. So this one is now also gone. Anything else? You still have
Thanks.
a second attack.
Oh, there's still one more here.
Yeah, there's one right here, right next
Okay.
to you. Yeah.
So as he lands, he'll use his bonus action to go for a. Well, let's see. He will land. Oh, okay. So he'll go for a backswing.
Yep.
He'll swing
Shh.
clockwise, basically like clockwise, and use the same blade that's ignited against
Yep.
these hands over here. So.
Oh, 7. Unfortunately, you swing and they sort of just scatter and you miss with the second attack.
All right.
I think that's going to be it for you, unless you have a bonus action. Well, you used it for the extra attack. So, clarity.
Yeah, same weapon.
There's only the 2 left, so you're muted.
Today's just the
Yep,
mute day.
It's the day, yeah.
Antigones is still down, right?
Yes.
Yep. In fact, they tried to take me down underground again, so
Yep.
he's not stable anymore.
Spare the dying.
Okay. You're stable again. Antigones, you're having your life flash before your eyes, and then you get better. And then your life flashes before your eyes, again, including some parts you forgot the first time, and then it gets better. Oh, what I'm saying is the PTSD is strong with this one. Anything else, Clarity?
That's all I can do right now.
All right. Esker, there's only 2 left. This one right next to you, and then the one that the scout just missed.
Am I in the hands? Technically,
You were hit last time?
yeah.
Then you are prone. You're not
Oh.
grappled, but you're prone.
Okay. Yeah. Well, spend the movement to get up. I am going to. These things are. We're getting a bit irrational at this point. I'm going to dump oil on them, which is
Yeah.
DC 14 Dex or be covered in oil
All right.
as my action.
22.
Damn.
You pour the oil, they sort of spread, the oil falls into that broken up dirt underneath them, and they just close over it like it was never there.
Oh.
That's an action?
Sneaky little bastards. Okay. Bonus action, disengage.
Yep.
Back up 10 feet.
Yep. Climb up over that 5-foot wall and just scramble
Yep.
it to safety.
Clamber on up.
Gotcha.
Get some distance.
Antigones, give me that D20 roll to see if you can roll a 20 and come back to 1. I want this to happen so bad.
30, that's not right. 20. 14.
Nope.
Nope.
You
Still
struggle and
unconscious.
fight, but yeah, you're still down. 1 attack, Scout. And it's like you can see there's hardly any hands left, Scout. It reaches out to grab you. You're not damaged right now, right? I don't think so. We haven't hit you so far. So, ooh, a crit.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Scout. It's like It's like getting rung like a gong. They sort of grab your feet, and instead of pulling you in, they lift you up first and then sort of power slam you as they try to pull you into the dirt. How many hit points do you actually have?
Uh, at full health,
Yeah.
23.
Wow.
But,
Um,
bef- but
Yeah.
before you add to before you
Yeah.
add the damage, you may want to half that necrotic.
Okay.
Or
And
that,
that.
wait, hold on. Is it immune or resilient? Hold up.
Oh,
Let me
because you're
double check that.
Warforged, right? Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, he's immune to disease.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yep.
okay.
Immune to disease, resistant to poison.
Yeah. You would have no idea that this was going to happen anyway, but you just got back. I mean, you just got here. And these things just grabbed you, stretched you out like you were on the rack, reached up, and then just slammed you, like pulling you down on top of a boulder. You
Oh.
feel every hydraulic hose in you rupture at the same time. Every armature bends. The metal plates pop off, even the ones that aren't supposed to open or pop and open on you. You look down at your foot and one of them's just doing this. You're not telling it to, it's just doing that anyway. The one eye goes black again. It's the same one as before. You start seeing just a scrolled series of error messages in the other eye, and it's not good. Like, even damage control is damaged. Like, you're done. You're finished. It's over. This isn't just unconscious, because this is, you went negative more than you had. You come apart into pieces, and they start to get pulled down into the ground. And then you hear in your head, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything at all the wires are broken, the batteries are disconnected, the magic is gone, you're dead. And you hear, uh-oh, no broken toys. And you feel time reverse. You feel all your bits come back together. The pieces come flying back out of the darkness and slam into you, almost like they're attacking you. The hands underneath you are shaking because they've got nothing left to hold on to, because you keep sort of forming and reforming, coming back. And one piece by one piece by one piece by one piece, it's just clank, 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 clank. And just as the last piece comes back, the other eye comes back, and it says errors none. And you feel like you've been scruffed, like somebody grabbed you by the back of your neck and pulled. The hands holding your legs don't stand a chance. Your hands just get pulled out of there. And there's a feeling behind, like right here, sitting on the back of your neck, that reminds you of what it was like the day you came out of the forge, when you were still, literally still warm from having your pieces banged and bashed into shape. That moment of heat and light and power that went through you when you were sentienced, for lack of a better word, but that moment that you came into being and remembered who you are. Literally your entire life, because you have a perfect memory, because you're a robot, right? It's the hard drive memory. It's RAM read only, right? You get it in order every split second of it. And at the end of it, there's you standing there scruffed like a cat. And you get turned around and you're looking Hope right in the eyes. And she says, "We don't do that around here." And then she drops you and you kind of clatter to the ground. And that was Scout. And I'm going to do it. Figanese is unconscious, so you don't get a response. So this one goes after Thalion. Are you wounded, Thalion?
No.
No? Okay. They never got to use their bloodied. They hit way harder if you're damaged. A 20, so that hits. I don't even have to ask. 28 points of necrotic. How many hit points do you have?
27.
27. It's so close. You're that close to heroic. Right? They grab you, they start pulling, you're still standing. It's like, yeah, I got this. You're just about to give them the double fingers, right? Like, I got you. And then one of them comes up higher than that and just punches you in the back of one knee. And that's it. You drop. And then they grab and pull. You go unconscious and you went from full, so yep. You get a visit from Hope as well. You've been saved before by Hope, right? Or no? No?
Um,
Have you gotten?
don't
I thought you got
think so.
wrecked on the bridge. No, okay. All right. So it is your first time.
Oh, maybe I did. That was
Okay.
a long time ago, though.
Either way, oh, I like this. You see, as you're starting to drop, everything goes slow motion, and like the world just gets smaller. You can only see 25 or 30 feet, and the dimness is coming in again. And this feels different. This isn't the dragon crushing your skull. You look down, you see the damage that they're pulling you apart, and then you see Hope come into that bubble of what you can see. She walks up to you, and she pushes you instead of, touching you and healing you. And you hear, as if from 1,000 miles away, you hear, I can only do it so often. And she hits you and you fall back. And you hit that mushroom behind you. And it's like a cushion that you land on. And then all your sharp, pointy gear and everything else breaks the surface. And you fall into the mushroom. And start feeling other people's memories. The joy of other people watching their kids play. The joy of spending time with your grandma, and it's not your grandma. There's just bad moments, good moments, positive moments, dumb moments. Just all the moments that make up 2 or 3 people's lives. All those memories that they've stored start swirling around in your head. All the rest of you see is Stallion fall into the mushroom and go limp.
Except the Figanese.
Except the Figanese. Yes, you don't see squat. Stallion, give me a death save. Oh, I love the long pause. 17. 1 success. You stop that. You remember you're you. You almost lost your identity there for a second inside all these other people's memories, but the first step to recovering is you remembered you were you. Scout. These last couple of hands in this group are still reaching up to attack you. The ones that just tore you limb from limb, literally.
Ooh.
What do you do?
Well, let's see. Upon remembering everything from his creation to now, all the damage as he has dealt with through bandits and thieves.
Yeah, a lot of this is the first time that Scout would ever remember some of this stuff, right? Because part of Scout was this amnesia, right?
Yep.
So that's all gone. You remember all of it.
He has had enough. Once again, calls out the command word burn, ignites his second sword, and he goes for a cross slash
Nice.
using both blades
Yep.
on this pile of hands. So that would be his
Just remembered high school, I had a character, the magic phrase to turn on his sword was burn, you fucker, burn.
so let's see. The short sword from Ephigenes.
Yep. Hey,
And
Nate, thanks for the raid.
And the flaming short sword. Let's see.
Yep. They both hit. These things have only got an AC of 12. So.
All right. Oh, come on, Roll20. Work with me here.
Nate, you got here again just towards the end of the session, but you got here just in time for the end bit. So let's see what our newly returned scout, hero, warforged kobold can do here. So 15 and
All right,
13
I'm
both
gonna
hits. Oh, okay, I'll just hit the buttons here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 and 8. You swing the first one, and it just, again, you get down low and kind of mow it like grass. You take them all off at the wrists, right? And it just, and you can feel it go through. There's almost no resistance. That first one goes on the first attack. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to move before making that second attack. It's only one step to get over to this one that's got Thalion.
Oh. Wait,
You're
this one
still-
here?
This one here, yeah.
Oh. All right. In that case, I will do so.
And you've already rolled the hit. So you step forward with that. Oh, perfect. That second one was 8 points of damage. So you spin around, take the step forward, and that second slash goes down and through that one into the mushroom right beside where Thalion is wallowing. You can see the hands in the mushroom gel. A couple of them are still swirling around, grabbing at Thalion. They've come disconnected from the ground, but they're still alive in the mushroom, just trying to grab at Thalion. But there it is. They're almost done. But that's going to have to be your turn. Clarity. Iphigenes is down. And now Thalion is down.
Move here.
Remember, you can use medicine too. It's a skill.
I also didn't tell people that Iphigenes has a healing kit, so it just takes an action to stabilize instead of
Yeah.
Can I
Medicine.
roll medicine
Yes.
and try and heal up Iphigenes?
Yeah. I mean, you guys are all but done. So a
10.
10. Well, you it's hard when you got to use stuff instead of magic, right? Normally you just go zorpy zorpy and it's all good. You tied the knot in the bandage on Iphigenes where some of the damage was done, but when you pull it, it kind of moves a little bit, and it kind of makes things almost worse. I'm not going to do any more damage, but it slides and it's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and now you're stuck because you're trying to untie it to move it, and it unfortunately did not do any good or stabilize them.
I was already stable.
Or sorry, it didn't
Yep.
heal you. Yeah. So yeah. Esker or Clarity, you want to move anywhere? Do anything else? No?
Oh, that's all she can.
Alright.
She can move at the moment.
All right.
And
Yep.
We've got a living ally within 5 feet, so
Yep.
I'm chucking a dagger at these fuckers.
All right.
Here we go.
Into the mushroom.
Okay. So I forgot what my thing was for a second. 20.
That
Dirty
hits.
20.
Yep. That hits perfect. A dirty 20 to finish it off.
Turn on
You can't
attack.
fail. It has 1 hit point left.
19.
19, yeah. It's in the mushroom, right, swirling around. You stab in there and just skewer them, just thump, 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 like 3 on a stick, like the lightning bolt earlier on where it got all of them. Just, you catch all the little hands, you pull to the side, that mushroom rips open and collapses. The little dead hands fall out onto the ground. The big dead Thalion falls out on the ground next to you. The last of the creatures is gone, and thus ends the turn order. With a few minutes, Clarity, you can, now that there's no time pressure, now that there's no tiny hands trying to kill everybody, you can take your time. You remember what Apollo told you. You remember that you're amazing. You lay your hands on Iphigenes, and even though you are technically out of spell slots, you can feel Apollo reach down and act through you. And you hit Iphigenes with the magic, and the Figginies, I'm going to give you 1 hit point. You wake up. Thalion, I want 1 more death save from you before they get to you. You're already at 1 success, so you're not going to die even if you roll a 1.
Uh-oh.
A 7. Okay. You were feeling all right there for a second, but then when the mushroom exploded, some of it got in your mouth and nose, and you're literally so, you're unconscious basically. You can't turn your head to clear your airways. So for just a split second, the rest of you see Thalion start to thrash in the leftovers of these mushrooms. You pull him out, you clean the muck away from his face. Clarity, you put your hand on them again, mutter the prayers. Apollo steps in again. Thalion, you come spit up a big clot of this stuff and come back to 1 hit point. Hope is looking around at the 5 of you. And she looks very serious for a second, and then she says, "You guys died a lot. I don't like that. Don't do that anymore." And she turns around on her heel and storms out of the cave. And then 2 seconds later, she comes back in. "I forgot something." And then she goes over and kind of hoovers up the remaining hands, kind of like almost like using her hand like a vacuum. And as she does, then she goes, "Oh, I hate this part." And she pulls open the top of her dress and dumps them, because that's the Pithos, right? She's wearing it now.
Mm-hmm.
So she dumps the ashes down her chest and kind of puts the shirt back down. "Oh, that's so gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. You guys smarten up. I'm really mad at you." And then she turns and storms out again.
I was not the one to trip the trap. I have a nifty little staff
Uh-huh.
that lets me do this.
Whoop. I'm waiting for the whoop. Roll 20 sound.
Oh, come on.
Roll 20 being a jerk.
I don't know how to upcast it with the item, so I'm just gonna cast it.
Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna. Don't even burn a spell or a slot on the staff.
Charge.
The charge. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Don't even burn that. This is narrative. You just crank this thing up, and everybody starts to heal. Just a couple of hit points each. Everybody that's damaged, sort of 2 or let's say 3 hit points each, and then every mushroom in this place starts to pulsate and shift and vibrate, and you can feel the walls of the cave are starting to move as well. The ceiling's starting to come in places, dropping just little bits of rock here and there. I presume you turn and flee?
I guess we have to. If it's
Yeah.
freaking caving in on us.
It is. As you run down,
Run.
As you run down the aisles and the hallways and up the ramps and back the way you came, these mushrooms start exploding near you, and it's just like blue goo everywhere, and you're slipping and you're sliding in it, and it slows you down. You have to wipe it out of your eyes from time to time. It's everywhere. But as you get closer and closer to the exit, there's less and less of it. And pretty soon you're running on firm rock again. And as you get back to those narrow places, you have to go through those narrow defiles in the middle of an earthquake. The walls are doing this, and you're going through those narrow patches in between, one after another after another. Ephigenes, you can feel it going bang, 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 bang on your armor. Same with Scout, you can feel it banging against the metal surfaces. The other ones, you guys are mostly wearing leather or cloth, so it's not as bad, but it's literally like you're that close to being crushed all the way through these narrow parts. You boil out of that.
So we're back in the Medusa chamber. We're not deeper in the cave.
Exactly, yes. You stumble back into the Medusa chamber, through that, because even the ceiling of this is starting to collapse. Back up the tunnel, back into where it's actually a tunnel, not a cave, and you burst forth into the northern grotto. As you you see all the nymphs that work there standing in the corner looking terrified because of all the sounds of violence that have been coming out of that cave. Behind you, the tunnel collapses completely, almost like it was never there. and there's sort of a moment of calm. There's still dust floating through the chamber. And then in that silence, one nymph pulls his panpipes off of his hips. Then it looks around like he's not sure if he should or not. And then hoodly 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 doodly doo. Just a little dance song, just like lightening things up like nothing ever happened. The others start dancing and singing and handing out wine. And maybe it's a defense mechanism, but going back to work is what's healing them. And as the five of you, slightly healed but still battered, covered in ooze, slime, slipping in this stuff, smelling the mushrooms, Thalion, you've got a head full of three other people's memories still flapping around in there. You make your way out into the light of day. And everything seems so fucking normal. People just walking around like nothing's happened. Like you didn't just save the world. And then you hear the first...
Did we?
You hear the first thunder in the distance. It goes on way too long. It's way too loud. And when you look inland, you see an unnatural storm approaching. The clouds like feet across the ground as it moves towards you. Flares and bubbles of stratocumulus clouds that look maybe like the heads of some giant beast. Lightning from where the eyes were. It looks for all the world like an angry lion flying towards the city. There's only one left. That has got to be death. And that is where we will drop the curtain on tonight.
So that thing was
Whoa.
old age and not some kind of minion.
No. The minion was the Medusa. I took Swarm of Hands and quadrupled it. It made you fight four of them as the boss, old age. But yeah, they stole memories and kept them in the mushrooms. They didn't do anything with them because old age doesn't steal your memories for a reason. They just lose them. So they're in the mushrooms forever. And then the real easy thing for me to write at fucking 60 years old, I turned like in a couple months. It was real easy to write like what does old age look like? Well, it looks like hands tearing you apart. It looks like hands pulling you down into the ground. Easiest choice I ever made for a monster. So, thank you all for tonight. I know it's not normal on Roll20 in particular, but in my games really in particular, for people to go down that many times. Deku, you had the experience now that Sarah had playing Idicus, where they spent the entire boss fight unconscious. I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah.
It was perfect, right? The tank was
I'm
down.
fine.
It just made it that much more interesting, right? Because they had to do it without the
Yeah,
tank.
like the person to trip the trap was Clarity.
Yep.
So he's watching her getting dragged and torn and
Oh yeah.
like I
He-
rolled the lowest on that initiative roll and like
Yep.
as much as he does not like her, as much as he does not believe that everything should get healing,
Yep.
he doesn't want to see her die.
Oh sure. Yeah.
So he's like the last things he was saying to her was all
Yeah.
grumpy and shit.
Yeah.
And those were possibly the last words he ever said to her.
Yep.
And then, bam,
I
out.
I just realized I put 4 out of 5 of you unconscious tonight, at least once. And flat out stone cold killed one of you, but I brought you back. Because hope, there's a precedent. Hope heals all things. But we're already way over time, so let's get to the good bit. I want to thank all the people here tonight. Thank you so much for Sans. Clarity is it's like watching a force of nature. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do. Just watch. I love it. Esker, it was interesting watching you tonight really commit to the team. Like, in my head, I could hear Rumor going, "Just run, kid. Just run. It's not your fight.
Oh,
just
yeah.
run."
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So you chose to be a hero tonight. I really like that. Deku, it takes a lot to play a character who's. I know this sounds stupid, but it takes a lot to play a character who spends the whole session unconscious. So thank you for your patience and for your roles and for your support while other people got to play. So I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you for running.
Oh, always. Brandon, I think that's the most times I've ever killed you in a session. Pretty sure 3. It was 3, right? If we include the one that you started off dead with.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the most.
Maybe was it 4? Either way, plenty. We killed you lots. Brought you back as many times. So I get knocked down and I get up again. Because Kevin's my GM. But thank you so much for not just tonight, but for 9+ years of putting up with my shit. I appreciate it. And thank you so much to Corey for coming back. It would have been the easiest thing in the world to just say, I'll get in the next game or something like that. So I appreciate the effort. It was really fun tonight watching Scout just sort of reappear and everybody just continued with the adventure. And he just kind of went, I mean, I'm back, but, don't say hi or anything. And then just rolled into the fight with everybody else. It was really good to watch. I like all of these characters. And there's not a whole lot left. You got one more minion, one more boss, and then make Pandora go home. So you're getting very, very close to the end. But thank you to everybody in chat. Rock, Paper, Fox, thank you so much. Everybody else that was in there, our raiders, thank you very much. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't know why the rest of these folks keep coming back, but I like being watched. So thank you for watching me. Everybody goes, hee. No, I meant exactly what I said. But on that happy note, and on that thought to leave you with, I want to thank everybody that watched the VOD. That's where we get most of our views. So if you watched all the way to here, thank you. If you watched it on YouTube, please hit the buttons. You know the thing. I'm not going to tell you. But also, please leave a comment. Do the thing. 20 seconds. Type something in there. People tell you,
Emojis work.
yes, emojis work just fine. People just say it's for the algorithm. It isn't. The real truth is that it lets us know that we've been seen. And yeah, you're watching me through the window right now. Yeah. Well, how about this? We need to do some more one shots. I need to let that animal out. But anyway.
Oh boy.
With that happy thought, if you're watching on YouTube, do the things. Leave a note because we like to see it. Other than that, and all joking aside, as much as I'd like to joke, and as much as joking is one of the things you can do, the world is a big struggle right now. There's nothing easy about it for anybody I know. So there's stuff you can do. If you got a little bit of energy, be nice to yourself. If you got a little more energy, be nice to yourself and your friends. And if you got a little more than that, A, I don't know where you're getting it from, but B, help somebody you never know. My favorite example is help somebody take their bags to the car. Right? Ask them first, because otherwise it's theft. But help somebody, make somebody's day that much easier if you have the energy, because it's exponential. Spike Milligan wrote a poem about a smile. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I don't remember, but the short version is smiles are contagious. You smile at somebody, it makes them smile. They smile at the next person, and on and on and on. You can change 10 people's lives by being nice to one person today. So please, as you have the energy, please use it to be nice to each other. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, y'all.